welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. Better late than never. This month's gaming news, I know it's a few days late. I have been overwhelmed with work between my Countdown to Chloe series. Thank you guys for all the support you've given me on that. It is incredible. I am really so thankful. Thank you so much for supporting that. Let's talk about there was a lot of stuff that happened this month in the world of gaming news, so let's get to it. The first exciting bit of news, I don't know if it is really news that we didn't expect, but we knew was kind of coming, but really didn't have any confirmation on. But it seems to be that the resume of an actor, Tim Neff, popped up. His resume states that he is currently working on mocap for Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, this is no surprise that they'd be working on Grand Theft Auto 6, but the fact that it was leaked, I mean, Rockstar is notoriously tight-lipped about their IP, about their games. No one really knew that Red Dead Redemption was coming out until they leaked the pictures themselves. So even though this was taken down, we kind of knew this was going to happen. So it's really no surprise, but good news to all the GTA fans out there. Looks like GTA 6 will be coming our way. So at least good news, it's a-coming. Okay, one quick thing I just want to talk about with you guys real fast. If you are someone who subscribes to my channel, you watch the channel, you know I am a small channel, and you may not know that I do not make any money from this channel. Any money that I could quite possibly make from my channel, I cannot, because about 80% of my videos get demonetized. I know this has happened to a few other YouTubers. It just seems like it's once you're on this list, they hit your account and they hit your videos before they even go live. There's just no reason for it to even be hit for not advertiser friendly. I know a lot of the videos I play could be considered violent. I have very salty language, you know, compared to what of the stuff that is out there. I think I'm pretty team. My channel isn't kid friendly, but it's certainly advertiser friendly. I can request a review on these videos, but the problem is you have to have at least 1,000 views on the video for them to even consider looking at it. Guys, handfuls of my videos, maybe 20% of my videos go above 1,000 views or more. They're never going to see these requests to monetize my videos or to at least review my videos. So what I need to ask of you guys, I did a whole video on this. I refuse to ask for Patreon. I refuse to ask for donations because this is my passion. This is what I love to do. It doesn't feel right to me to ask for money because this isn't my job. This isn't what I need to do to survive. If you have money to support those people who you love and see the content and they need that money to survive, please support them. I fully and wholeheartedly support that. The biggest thing you can do for me, and I know a lot of people are doing already, which is huge, is supporting me for free. If you can support me on TED, I have the link in every video in the description box. And it's also on my Twitter. It's also on my Instagram, O.C.Deidre, Deirdre, O.C.Deidre. Go to Give a TED, and please, it takes about maybe 15 minutes a day. You can get up to 500 TEDs a day per creator per day. So if you could do that for me, that would be huge, because even if I could just subsidize the amount of that just for the games that I have to purchase a month, that would be great. That would be a huge help to me. Maybe $150 a month total, but it won't cost you a thing. So if you could spend 15 minutes a day for me, guys, I appreciate it so much. I have to have at least 20 people giving TADs a week, and it has to be over $20 a week for me to get paid. So if you could, that would be a huge help. It's for free, and it helps keep my content going. It is just insulting that I keep getting my videos demonetized for like no damn reason, where there's not even me talking sometimes. It's ridiculous. They can't even review it until it hits 1,000 views, which 80% of my videos do not, so it'd be a huge help. I did a whole video on it, so you can see all the details there. It is so simple, literally is so easy. I couldn't believe it when I did it myself. Okay, that's enough of that. Thanks so much for helping if you can. I appreciate it. I know I've got my OGs out there who are helping me every day on that. Thank you so much. But even in the last week, I've made like $14. And that's huge for me because I couldn't make $14 in about 8 months on YouTube. That's how bad it is. Like, I ridiculous. Anyway. Thanks if you can help at all. If not, no worries. I will still be producing content, and the same amount of content will be coming out. All the same silliness and nonsense you are used to. If you can't help out, no big deal. It's not going to change anything on the channel, but it would help me out so much. But anyway, thanks if you can help. Speaking of good friends of the channel, I got a message from one of my OGs of the channel, a good friend to the channel, Tuscan77, messaged me and told me a little secret. Now, I'm sure you guys know about this now, but back when he told me this, it wasn't very well known, and I had never heard of it, and my ear is to the ground with everything video games, especially anything Naughty Dog, especially anything The Last of Us. He messaged me, and he spilled the hottest tea of all, and he told me that there was a Reddit user who had figured out that part of The Last of Us Part 2 would be taking place in Seattle. And we have the receipts to prove it. So I'm going to be showing you guys these pictures, doing a side-by-side comparison from the actual trailer that we saw at PSX and the concept art, and compared to the actual places in Seattle. So I knew we had heard some rumblings that it might be out in the northwest, and if this is to be believed, this is where at least some of the story will be taking place, because you know Naughty Dog take things so seriously, and they probably did that down to the very blade of grass. Thank you to Tuscan77 for shouting me out that info. I was living for it. I was freaking out. I was at the gym. I almost fell off my machine. When he told me, I was shook. So if you guys have any information that you know that's not spoilery, no spoilers, please, because, you know, I don't like them spoilers. But at least give me a warning or give me a choice if you're going to tell me something and ask me. It might be spoilery, it might not be, but chances are if it's anything The Last of Us, I'm going to want to know about it. So if you can, send me a comment, let me know, and we can talk about it. So thanks so much to him. Shout out to you. Thanks for being such good friends to the channel and making my day. Another little bit of YouTube news for me, guys. The channel finally hit 2,000 subscribers like 2 weeks ago. We're almost at 2,100 subscribers. We're at like 2,065 now. I don't usually say anything until I'm at least 10 or 15 over that mark, because you know, you never know what YouTube starts dropping people and dropping subscribers. And that's what happened 3 weeks ago. So we're over 2,000 subscribers, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching my crazy nonsense on this channel. I appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you. Thanks so much for watching. And I'm so grateful to you guys. So thanks so much for 2,000 plus subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome and you kick ass. So thanks so much. Gamerant wrote an article. They had spoken with Arnie Meyer from Naughty Dog. He had told them that The Last of Us Part 2 is not yet in full production. They have been working on it, but is not in full production because they have been working on Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which looks freaking amazing. We're doing a full playthrough on my channel of that. I am so hyped for that. If you haven't seen my countdown to Chloe, please watch every day. Counting down from day 10 to day 1, that day 1 video. I worked hard on it. It is fire. Please watch it if you can, guys, with headphones on. It's going to be awesome. It's just a tribute to Naughty Dog. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan. So hopefully as soon as Uncharted Lost Legacy wraps, they will be going straight to work and working hard on The Last of Us Part 2, because I have this feeling we're not going to see it for at least another 2 years. At least. I'm hoping it's sooner than that, though, because, you know, I can't wait on that. That is my all-time favorite game. #1 favorite. I love you guys, but get back to work. This month, Hideo Kojima was at the SIGGRAPH conference, and they showcased Decima Engine's Death Stranding fog implementation for 15 whole seconds. I'm going to play it for you guys right now. It is 15 seconds of pure beauty, and I am here for it, and I'm living for it. I cannot wait to see what this game does. I am shook just thinking about what it's going to be. Any little bit we get from Kojima is a good day for me. All my Horizon Zero Dawn fans, we finally got news that Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC, will be released on November 7th, and I am so hyped for it. I did a full playthrough on my channel. I love that game. I went back and I'm trying to get all my trophies. That's been put on hold for a while because there's so many games this summer. I also just did a reaction video for the new gameplay for Planet of the Apes, The Last Frontier. It looks incredible. It is stunning. It is beautiful. It is story driven. It is tugging at your heartstrings after the first 30 seconds. It is so gorgeous. It's Telltale style type of game, but like on steroids. That's like the best way I can describe it. It's choice-based gameplay, but on a deeper level, on a bigger level, and it looks stunning. So I am so there for it. I did a gameplay reaction video for it. It's up on my channel now if you want to check it out. If not, there is a 1.5-minute trailer online that released on the 16th. So check it out. It looks beautiful. I will be playing that on my channel as well. After years of struggles, Unsung Story loses its original Kickstarter developer. The new game from the director of Final Fantasy Tactics has switched hands. So Unsung Story Tale of the Guardians, the successfully funded Kickstarter game from Final Fantasy Tactics, director Yasumi Matsuno, has lost its developer. Playdeck announced in a Kickstarter update via Kotaku that it no longer is working on the game, with the publisher-developer Little Orbit to take over going forward. Our involvement is coming to an end, Playdeck said, effective immediately. Playdeck thanked fans for their support and said it believes Unsung Story is in good hands with Little Orbit. Though we are sorry we are unable to complete it for you, we believe the project is in good hands with people who have the same passion for the game. So bad news for anyone who has backed that game, and I hope it works out, but you know how this cookie crumbles. Holy shit. You hear this more often than not, game cancellations after years of development and millions of dollars spent. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, and that sucks. So now I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but you know I follow all our favorite game devs. I follow all of our favorite game development companies, and Guerrilla Games posted a picture on August 3rd. The crew from Horizon Zero Dawn and Guerrilla Games took a trip to NASA, and here is the picture to prove it. The first thing I thought of was, oh, is this for a sequel? Is this for a future game they might be planning? Is it going to be in outer space? You know, my mind goes crazy when I see these things. My imagination gets the best of me. Why else would they be at NASA? I don't know if the next game is going to be taking place in space, or if it's going to have to do with the sequel for Horizon Zero Dawn, because you know they're going to be doing a sequel for Horizon Zero Dawn. They have many years of development already in place for that game. So will this be part of the backstory of Aloy? No spoilers, so I'm not going to say it, but is it going to be for a future game? Whether it takes place in the past or the future, the post-apocalyptic future, I don't know. But that was the first thing I thought of when I saw that shady picture of them sitting at, why are they at NASA? PlayStation Media Showcase 2017, live from Paris. It's going to be on October 30th. Hopefully they will be streaming it so we can see all the goodness that comes out of there. So what can we expect from Sony at the Paris conference? Now this is just weeks away before the PSX in December. The PSX is on December 9th and 10th. This year, 2017, so it's only a few weeks before then. It's only like a little bit over a month before then. What are they going to announce there? I'm going to bet, because David Cage, I'm assuming that Detroit Become Human, it's going to be all about that. I think it's going to be all about Detroit Become Human, and I think it's going to showcase that the most. But aside from that, I don't know what else they're going to show, because they usually pull out all the big guns for PSX. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to talk about at this Paris conference. What are your thoughts? Let me know. So last month we started doing a showcase for any of my subscribers who are artists and any artwork that is video game related. I want them to share the artwork with me so I could share it with all of you guys, since I cannot art. So I wanted to share, because I see you guys post some stuff and it's really beautiful. So if you have any art that you'd like to share on the channel that's video game art related, if you want, you can submit it to me on Twitter or Instagram, and I will share it with everyone every month on my OCD Gaming News, like I'm about to do right now, because a good friend to the channel, Me Panda Miss Rain Artwork, is a good friend to the channel, and she submitted this beautiful artwork of Ellie. And it is gorgeous. You guys are so talented, and you are so talented. Thank you for submitting this beautiful piece of artwork and sharing it with me so I can share it with everybody on the channel. And I appreciate it so much. If you would like any of your video game art to be showcased on the channel, you can submit it to me, whatever you have that's video game related. Thank you, Me Panda Miss Rain Artwork, good friends of the channel. She's so supportive. Thank you for sharing this with us. It is beautiful and I love it. And you guys show her some love in the comments. She did a great job and I appreciate it so much. And I wish I was as talented as you guys. Thanks for sharing your beautiful artwork with me and everyone. Also, another fun thing that I want to start doing, but I've been so busy. There's been so many games. So we had talked about in last month's gaming news, starting a video game book club, which I'm really excited about. So if you guys would like to join the video game book club, I'm waiting until the gameplay for Uncharted The Lost Legacy is over, but we will probably do the Uncharted novel. So that's probably going to be our first pick to read as a group, and then we'll work it out somehow. We'll work out the kinks of the easiest way to do it. And you guys can leave me questions and comments, and I can read your questions and comments as I'm doing the summary, and we can like kind of have like group chat. We'll work it out, all the details later, because we can't even start it until I'm done with Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, because that is taking priority. It's going to be taking over my life. So if you want to join the video game book club, let me know. Leave your name in the comments. Let me know if you're hyped for it, but we're probably going to start with the Uncharted book when Uncharted: Lost Legacy is over. I'll keep you guys posted. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at O.C.Deidre, O.C.Deidre, on both of those, and you can find my links to those in my About section of my channel. So now it's time for the end of the video, and you know what that means. It's the yes, and the mess. Because you know there's always a mess. My yes for the month, my pleasantly surprised yes, is for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Guys, that game, I was following the game's development for a while. I stopped watching because I felt like I was getting like a little too spoilery, because it was so good. I really wanted to experience it myself while I was playing it, and I was blown away. The game is so incredibly atmospheric and emotional, and it's beautiful, and it's so different. No HUD, no tutorials, no weapons counter, no ammo counter, no health, no clues whatsoever. You are totally on your own to figure this game out, and it is so different, and I love everything about it. I'm doing a playthrough on my channel right now. I just uploaded part 3, and I will be finishing that game. It's going to be a shortened game, about half the length of a regular AAA game, and I love that idea. If you could pack that much story and emotion into a shorter game, that's magical, because it's so hard to build that kind of tension, build that emotion, and build that connection you have with this character. I mean, I felt connected to her immediately. It's gorgeous, it's stunning, it is atmospheric, it's beautiful, and the woman who did the voice acting for Senua isn't even a voice actress, and she's incredible. If you haven't watched my playthrough of that, please watch it, or play it yourself, because it's definitely an experience. Wear headphones, because it's so worth it. You hear it's really creepy, but it's perfect for the game atmosphere. So I highly recommend it. If you haven't played it, please play it. If not, watch my Let's Play of it. Okay, so my mess for this month also has to do with Hellblade. And it's not really my mess about it. Everybody in the video game world was up in frickin' arms about this permadeath. Okay, so everybody was losing their damn minds about this permadeath, because the one part of this game is if you die too much, you die permanently, and you have to restart the game, and you lose all your progress, and you have to restart and play the game over. Now, I see nothing wrong with that. Like I said, some parts are frustrating because you do not know where to go. You do not know where to do. There is nothing or nowhere to help you except your Senua's voices. If you have headphones on and you're listening, you listen to her voices, but sometimes they give you the wrong advice, so you never know if you can really trust them. But most of the time you can. You don't even die in the combat. Like, I know I died in the fire because I just didn't know where to go a few times. So I'm like, oh my God, am I going to have to go back and play? It only sucks for me because when you record, you really do not have time to go back and replay up until these points. But now that you know what to do and what to look for the clues, it's easier. I feel like this permadeath adds another level of anxiety and tension to this game. You really feel conflicted when you're like, I cannot die. Like, you really, I think it's brilliant. So it's not a mess on my, like, coming from me. It adds weight to every decision you make. Like, you really have to think carefully about it, because if you die, you start over. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, you have to go back. But there's so much at stake, and I think it's brilliant. I feel it enhances the experience so much by playing it this way. But everyone was giving it so much hate. And truthfully, to be honest, I think it came out that you don't really die. A good friend to the channel, the Green James, had messaged me and told me that it's really not a permadeath. Don't worry about too much about dying, because even though it says it at the beginning, you really don't die permanently. I don't know if that's true. I've heard that you don't really die. It's not really permadeath. I think it's a brilliant decision. I give them so much respect for having the nerve to do that. I think it's brilliant. So it is not a mess on my part, but I feel bad. Like people were freaking out. They were up in arms, mad as hell. But I think it adds a weight and a gravity to your gameplay that you just cannot get in any other game, because you know you can always restart and start again. And how many times have you played a game and you're like, I'm just gonna die now because I just want to restart this whole part where I won't lose won't lose health, won't lose ammo, whatever. I mean, I know I've done that. So let me know in the comments what you think. What were your yeses and your messes? And what was your favorite game to play this month? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you guys what you're excited for. You guys know I'm so excited and so hyped for Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I am doing my countdown to Chloe. Please watch, and it's just a bit of fun. All the good stuff for Chloe. I'm so excited for Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I hope you watch the playthrough. I hope you play it yourselves too, because it looks epic. I'm so hyped. So if you can, guys, please support me on TAD. It's free. It only takes about 15 minutes a day. It only goes up to 500 TADs a day per creator. So just keep that in mind. I really appreciate any and all help and any and all support you guys can give me on the channel. If not, no worries, nothing will change. All the videos will come out when they're supposed to. And I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. So much love. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll be back with more.